All right, now we're on the second video. We move to the next page. Now, notice there's a heading here, the characteristics of living things. Be sure you record that on the right side. If you were asked to name some living things or organisms, you might name yourself, a pet, and maybe some insects or plants. But you would probably not mention a moss growing in a shady spot, the mildew on bathroom tiles, or the slime molds that ooze across the lawns in towns near Dallas. But all of these things are also organisms that share 6 important characteristics with all other living things. All living things have cellular organization, contain similar chemicals, use energy, grow and develop, respond to their surroundings, and reproduce. So those should go under the characteristics of living things and under that heading. So you may want to do some indenting here. The word organism, since it is a vocabulary word, when you click on it, pops up a living thing. That can go in the left column of your notes. Feel free to play the video. I'm not going to play it right now. Cellular organization. So now the text is going to get into more detail about what each of these characteristics is. All organisms are made of small building blocks called cells. A cell is the basic unit of structure and function in an organism. That just means it's a building block of an organism. It's the smallest piece of an organism. The smallest cells are so tiny that you could fit over 1 million of them on the period at the end of this sentence. It's pretty small. To see most cells, you need a microscope, a tool that uses lenses like those in eyeglasses to magnify small objects. So we will be using microscopes very soon to look at your cells. So the word cell, again, it tells you the basic unit of structure and function in living things. Let me stretch this out a little bit. That should go on the left-hand side. Organisms may be composed of only one cell or of many cells. Unicellular or single-celled organisms include bacteria, the most numerous organism on Earth. So there's 2 things going on here. You've got a fact that organisms may be composed of one or many cells, and you also have a new vocabulary word. So you may want to put the vocabulary word on the left and some facts on the right. But unicellular means single cell, one cell, and make sure you include the example of bacteria. And they are very numerous, most numerous organism on Earth. A bacteria cell carries out all of the functions necessary for the organism to stay alive. So think about this for a moment. If you had one cell, like a bacteria cell, you could do all the things you need to survive. Get food, release waste, reproduce. It's amazing that a single cell can do that. Multicellular organisms, type of organism that is made up of many cells, are composed of many cells. The cells of many multicellular organisms are specialized to do certain tasks. For example, you are made of trillions of cells. Specialized cells in your body, such as muscle and nerve cells, work together to keep you alive. Nerve cells carry messages from your surroundings to your brain. Other nerve cells then carry messages to your muscle cells, making your body move. So you have to think of all the different types of cells you have in your body, and that everyone does something different. Hair cells, nail cells, heart muscle cells, they all do something different. Now, this picture shows cellular organization. All living things, the butterfly and the leaf, are made of cells. Although the cells of different organisms are not identical, they share important characteristics, making generalizations. In what ways are cells similar? So if you look at this, you can see cells have these little borders around them in both cases. They've got little blobs inside of them. We'll be looking at both animal and plant cells so you can tell the difference. I'm going to stop there.